So this is problem number 4, and let me just go ahead and draw the situation. This is one of those two-part problems where we start a car here, here, and then it winds up here. Okay, now right here we've got one part where it's speeding up, and we've got an initial speed of 0. We know that its final speed is 20. It's got an acceleration of 2. We don't know the time. We're going to say it starts from 0. And we don't know where it ends up. And then what happens next is the car slows down. And we're going to do that as a second part. Okay? So here, its initial speed is 20 meters per second. I don't know the time to stop. I know that my acceleration is -1 meters per second squared. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to treat x naught as though it's 0. So I'm going to do a little reset here. And then I'm going to get an x at the very end and add these two up. So the way this problem works is I just go in and solve. So we want to know the total time to travel and the total distance it travels. So to get the time, I'm just going to use v equals at plus v naught. That'll be 20 equals 2 times t plus 0, and t is going to be 10 seconds for the first part. Then for the second part, I go ahead and do the same thing. But now let's be careful. V equals at plus v naught. And this is 20 because I end up at 0. So I'm going to get 0 equals -1 times t plus 20. And t here works out to 20 seconds. So my total time is going to equal 10 plus 20, which is 30 seconds. Now I'm going to go ahead and get the distance covered for each part. I can use two formulas. I'm going to pick this formula. I'm going to use v squared, v squared equals v naught squared plus 2a times x minus x naught. When I plug in my numbers, that's going to be 400 equals 0 plus 2 times 1 times x, and I actually end up getting that x here is 200 meters. Similarly, I'm going to do a similar formula here for the slowing down part. V squared equals v naught squared plus 2 times a times x minus x naught, and I got to plug in my numbers. Now, my final speed is 0 when I slow down to rest, and that's going to equal 400 because that's 20 squared plus 2 times 1 times x minus x naught. And I actually just made a mistake. This should actually be an acceleration of 2, so that my initial distance to speed up is only 100 meters. So let me go ahead and fix that right now. That's 100 meters. When I solve for my second part here, I'll make this 0. My x ends up being 200 meters to slow down. So this gives me a total distance of 100 plus 200, and my total distance to slow down ends up being 300 meters.